Can you keep my.
Hello, it's working. See?
You're welcome. Everyone into your spots, please. Such a pleasure to be with everyone today. We have our second run of Bindlestiff here at the Voorhees Theatre. We had a great day of tech rehearsal.
Can you make an announcement for people to remove their belongings from the house, please?
And just a reminder for all of you wonderful folks, we'll be removing all belongings from the house. Let's make the house nice and clear for our audience that will be in attendance tonight. In the next minutes or so, we will be going forward with our pre-show cues. We will be going forward with our pre-show cues. So please be in spots and be on comms. Thank you very much.
Hey, Jonathan. I got word from the band that they want to align us before the doors open. So it looks like we'll open the house at your end, or yeah, at like 6:45. Which means we would negate separation music, or we would have it. Is that yep? 6:45. Are you guys performers?
No.
Okay.
Yes, we are. Which one can we stay?
You are?
No, we're not. Can we stay though?
No, sorry. Not until we are ready.
Okay, until we put IRBC on immediately.
Do we feel sad about changing separation? Okay. So, I mean, yeah, you're right. It could be literally right now. We just won't open the doors until the band is ready, lined up on stage. I guess that's the word. I'm gonna get myself a headset, and I'm gonna get house management a headset, and I'll be back. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Is that great? So band
You can't just open it and get
that
into
they
the
line up on stage.
Bring it back. There's like,
Are you sticking around for the show?
yeah. I mean, we can't wait in here.
Yeah, the pre-show. Okay.
Yeah. Adam's also way down there, so we have a friend Eddie.
Sure. From the band when they're playing four songs of one song, they will exit. The lights will go down on the screen, and then the top of the stairs. Got it. No, no, no. We're gonna keep the house empty until 6:45 when they want when the band to start. Correct. But it just means the audience will feel completion. Okay, okay. Question. Sorry. I have an update. Do you want to finish what you're doing? We're on the same. So the band is lined up on the stage. Something like that. So if you will help me by just checking in with them like, hey, 6:44, 6:45, you guys lined up, you're ready to have the house open? Yes? Great.
Do we have anyone on lighting from lighting on comms?
chose est finie, il faut nous expliquer ce remède à tous nos embarras. Est-il si délicat?
Donc à tous les messieurs dont sa voix possède le secret d'agrément si
Okay, marching band, are we ready to open the house? Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Hello, friends! Wow, look at all of you. So much excitement in the air. Come on, the Hungry March Band! Oh my God! Wow! Oh, so lovely to see you. Beautiful moment here. Now, my name is Keith Nelson, and I will be your tour guide on today's little adventure. You happen to be at Bindlestiff's Open Stage Variety Show. It's the premier circus open mic night in New York. Now, for those of you not familiar, this is live entertainment, which means with live entertainment, not only do you see and hear me, but I see and hear you. So during the process of the show, you can do a little bit better than you've been showing. I'm not saying right now, no need to cheer, no need to clap, but when you see things, feel free to react. We like that. We'll give you more. It's kind of a beautiful thing in that sense. Now, with this open stage, I have no idea what you're about to see, and I have no idea how much of a sliding scale you paid for at the door. But whatever you paid, you're going to get that value. Every single one of you. For those of you that snuck in and didn't pay a cent, that may be what you get. For those of you that felt this was a French-Canadian production and you had to give like $300 to come in, you're going to get more than $300 worth of entertainment. I can promise you that. Now, friends, we're going to be bringing this up a little bit, but right now, I don't know how many of you have had like all of your funding and all that crap drop out, but we're dealing with fascism right now, and it's a really rough spot for us in the arts. If you aren't ready for that kind of discussion and you're fine with what's going on, you can leave. Okay, just checking. Thank you, New York. Like in Wyoming, like half the damn theater just walks right out at that moment. But New York, thank you so much. We're not going to really go deeply into it because the arts, in a general sense, are a big fight unto itself. I mean, they've been ripping funding out of our hands for years, long before this little occurrence. But while we're talking about funding, I do want to talk about the first act of this show. Because you see, when it comes to that first act in a variety show, their job is to make it so you leave all of your baggage and come into the beauty of theater. Some of you may have had some issues earlier today or this week, and that's the baggage that you're leaving. And it's that first act's job to help you just explode into this world. And instead of handing that over to somebody backstage, I'm going to take that spot. But also, kind of related to the funding thing, we've learned that in order to be considered for future funding, you have to have one white guy doing a variety act in the show that feels very American. And at no level has to be decent quality. It just has to be American. So with that in mind, I got a little carpet bag right over here that I'm going to pull out of. Okay, there we go. Quick costume change. Okay, put that right over there. Okay, nice. Oh, there we go. Now, while I'm doing this, I do want to take a moment and let you know that this past week, I've been really enjoying the fact that I'm aging. And I've been doing these things that just make you feel better about being old. This past week, I did the first show that I ever did that required you to be over 50 years of age to be on stage. It was beautiful. This past weekend, I went to the 38th anniversary of ACT UP. Big march in the street and got to see a lot of elders getting back into the street and kicking some butt. That night, Dead Kennedys on stage, 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds in a mosh pit. But back to a good old American act. There we go. Got to find a hole in the middle. I could do this all day. Actually, I'm not going to yield the stage for 25 hours. And now, friends, welcome to the performing platform, Liam Gunlock. within the circus realm, there are so many different routes to get to where we are. Almost every circus artist had a different method for getting to the stage, if you will. My origin really came from a parking lot following a band. And now I'm kind of entering that mid-century modern era, and I'm kind of rethinking that era. Actually, next month, I'm going to go to the Sphere and see Dead & Company. And it would happen to be the origin of that band that turned me on to this prop here. This was my gateway prop. For those of you not familiar with this, it's something called a devil stick. And it does something like that. But it's not really the prop I'm here to talk about. So now, as I kind of like look at the next 50 years of my life and look at like new directions, new props, I thought maybe I should continue to go into that hippie flow realm. So I bought a Dapo Star. Beautiful piece of fabric. You toss it up, and it does that. You can also take it, throw it a different way, like this, and then it does that. And there's a bunch of different ways you can throw it over the shoulder, like that. You can pediddle it, like that. A lot of amazing things that with practice can look so beautiful. And earlier, during just a Diablo act a moment ago, you saw a version of this prop here, the meteor. It's like poi. For those of you that don't know, there are two things that you do when you have nothing else in the world to do. But this is basically taking poi and attaching them, which makes it twice as dangerous. So when I first started doing these hippie things, I was in the 80s. And during the 80s, if you were in kind of that hippie realm, or really just in general, you learned about protection. Hang on. And I'm looking forward to showcasing this next month at the Dead Show. Please welcome to the stage, Maya Zuckerman.
Girl who knows what's best. I want a girl with shoes that cut and eyes that burn like cigarettes. I want a girl with the right allocations, who is fast and thorough and sharp as a tack. She's playing with her jewelry, she's putting up her hair, she's touring the facility and picking up slack. I want a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket. I want a girl who gets up early. I want a girl who stays up late. I want a girl with uninterrupted prosperity, who uses a machete to cut through red tape, with fingernails that shine like
Maya. Earlier, I forgot to present my favorite prop, just to catch everybody up. Who's here for the first time? Nice. For the first timers, just so you know, this is my favorite prop, the spin top. Now, this portion of the top-throwing act is simply called the wind. The wind in top-throwing lingo is simply a moment for the performer to look at you, the audience. The spin top. And now welcome to the ring, Liz Thomas and Theo Lockman. you with tops. Now for me, or first of all, this is considered one of the oldest types of tops out there. It's called a whip top. It requires a top and a little flagellating device known as the whip. Now of all the tops out there, for me, this is by far the most confusing and difficult one I have. Because you see, in all my relationships, I've always been a bottom. And I honestly don't feel that comfortable whipping a top. But for the sake of the demonstration, here we go. Now before I start, you'll notice that once it's spinning, the whipping motion actually increases the speed of the spin. That top. That top. The whip top. And because of the mass, at times, once you get it spinning, it can go for 15, 16 minutes at a time. Sometimes only 7, 8 minutes. Often, they time their ending perfectly with the music. And other times, ends just a little too early. The whip top. Please welcome to the ring, Isabella Mason. Actually, before that, I'm sorry, I forgot about just needing to stretch a little bit. Actually, I want to take this moment and first of all say hello to the audience that's out there. Because you see, this show's happening right now live, but it's also happening live on the internet. We've got folks, probably about 1,000 people on the Facebook and YouTube watching right now. And with that, welcome Isabella Mason.
A veces me siento grande como el mar, a veces un corto tiempo del río que va. Soy un horizonte que te da las tormentas y a veces soy un sauce que pide al viento dejar de llorar, río y mar, a veces soy un milagro que empieza A veces una esperanza que pasó. Soy una puerta del alba que se cierra. Y a veces soy un caminante que te ruega por entrar. Río y mar. A veces soy el altar de la luna, a veces arena pobre con sombra. Soy un fantasma salvaje que no vuelve, y a veces soy un pájaro que por vos quiere regresar. Río y mar, tal para cual. Río y mar, tal para cual.
Isabella. Now, another beautiful thing about this show at this location is that our entire tech crew, both up there, back here, are learning how to make theater happen. All of them are students under some amazing faculty creating theater. Hang on for this next one. I'm working on a new gag. This is a drill. This is only a drill. And now, friends, please welcome to the air, Katie Schwartz.
Start wearing purple, wearing purple. Start wearing purple for me now. All your sanity and wits, they will all vanish, I promise. It's just a matter of time. So yeah. Start wearing purple, wearing purple. Start wearing purple for me now. All your sanity and wits, they will all vanish, I promise. It's just a matter of time. I know you since you were at 20. I was 20 and thought that's only years from now. A purple little
And now welcome Elia Bisker.
Greetings, circus denizens. I'm here with a little public service announcement. To help recall your moments here, you're gonna want a souvenir, a sticker or a patch to make you smile. A t-shirt really is the best for wearing us across your chest and showing off that fancy circus style. So go ahead and treat yourself and buy some merch tonight. A little circus swag improves your life. If you're out in the world someplace beyond this Brooklyn theater stage and tuning in to watch the show online, you might be in another state, but there's a really easy way to feel like we're together all the time. Just go ahead and treat yourself and buy some merch tonight. A little circus swag improves your life. Go ahead and treat yourself and buy some merch tonight. A little circus swag improves your life. First sunshine, then the icy breeze. This weather changes constantly. Your mama said you ought to wear a sweater. If you could use some warmer garb, it doesn't need to be that hard. A bindle shirt will make it so much better. Just go ahead and treat yourself and buy some merch tonight. A little circus swag improves your life. Just go ahead and treat yourself and buy some merch tonight. A little circus swag improves your life. A little circus swag improves your life. A little circus swag improves your life.
Elia Bisker. Well, friends, we're going to take a short break. For those of you wondering, we've replenished the medium, large, and XL shirts over the merch table. We'll see you in about 12 minutes for the second half of Open Stage Variety Show. Welcome back to the second half of Bindlestiff's Open Stage Variety Show. Now, friends, we always try to start the second half on kind of a nice casual level. It's what I like to call the community bulletin board. This is a moment where you get to learn about other things that maybe Bindlestiff's doing, but more importantly, the shows, the workshops, the programs that all of you are out there offering. Because a lot of people think this is the only opportunity to see and feel circus in New York, but there are some other opportunities out there. But before we get there, I'll tell you about what Bindlestiff is up to. This Saturday, if anybody happens to be in St. Joseph, Missouri, the origin of Eminem, we'll be doing a show. Come on out. And if you're still wanting, you still have that wanderlust and you want to keep on going, a little bit later in the month, we're doing a two-week tour of Wyoming and Colorado. We'll see how that goes. And then on May 6th, it'll be the last Bindlestiff Open Stage here for this semester. But we'll be starting up again in the fall. We already got word on that. We'll be letting you know what those dates are. So if those of you looking for a stage to come shine on, talk to us about the next round. We still have a few spots for ground acts, especially on the May show. But now, folks, I want to turn the mic over to you. This is your opportunity to talk about what you're offering, what you're doing, where you're at. There's this microphone if you want to come up and be in the spotlight. If you want to just hang out in the seat and talk to people, there's a microphone that'll be brought to you. So it's really up to you. But first, anybody just have something on their chest they need to get off of it, or a show they want to talk about? Yes. For the folks at home, you do, because it's being broadcast. Here it comes, right down the aisle. It's coming right behind me, Danny. Like, there we go. Ah. Beautiful.
Okay, good. Hi, everyone. I'm Danny Cohn. And if you are looking for a little road trip or a little Amtrak trip, the brand new Philadelphia Contemporary Circus Festival is debuting 2 weeks of circus performance and I think some workshops at the end of May. And our show, which includes some of the artists you've seen tonight, People in Public, an ensemble-based show about fleeting connections between strangers in an urban environment, will be at the festival, the Philly Contemporary Circus Festival, on June 1st. And actually, we're in New Jersey, so even slightly closer. Thanks.
Welcome to the microphone, Book Kennison. You're welcome, Book.
Hello. Hello, I'm Book. Once again, I'm here from 3 a.m. Theater, a circus theater space in Astoria, Long Island City, border in Queens. We got a show this Saturday, the 12th at 7 p.m. called W3AM. It's a variety show. Variety is a lot of different things. And that's what it's going to be, including special guest Isabella Mejean, who you've already seen. She'll be there. I will be there. Kyle Driggs and Logan Kerr, it's their space. They will be there. We have other special guests from in town, out of town. If you've never been to 3 a.m., this is the weekend to make the trip. If you look at Google Maps and it looks unapproachable, you can DM me on Instagram at Book Kennison, and I will give you a personalized plan to get there by land or sea. And we're 3 a.m. Theater, British spelling of theater on Instagram. So we're a little bit pretentious as part of our brand, but approachable. Hope to see you there. Thank you, Keith.
Hi, if you enjoyed coming to this room for shows, we have 2 more shows here before the next Bindlestiff Open Stage Variety Show. On April 25th at 7 p.m. is the Electroacoustic Improvisation Summit. That'll be in this room. It'll be a lot of fun improvisational electronic music. It's really, really cool. It's really fun to come, and it's completely free. And then a week later, on May 2nd and 3rd, the Rubin Brothers are coming to perform. They are a duo of unicycling instrumentalists. So come check both of those out. There are links on the department Instagram, which is citytech.ent. Check those out. Yeah.
Hello. I'm Jennifer Miller, and one of my day jobs is teaching at Pratt Institute. And tomorrow at 5 to 7 in the alumni reading room, we're going to have a really fun panel on fascism and the body. And so that's where we're going to talk about what it means to put the body on the line, as we're all doing here, and as we're going to have to do in what is variety's place in the coming fascist regime. So I invite you all there, a Pratt Alumni Reading Room, 5 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh, hello, it's Elia again. You might remember me from the merch pitch earlier. And if you were wondering, does this singer have a band? The answer is yes, I have a gothic folk duo called Charming Disaster. We are releasing a new album on May 16th. And on May 15th at Caveat, we have a big show to celebrate the release. So if you enjoy songs about things like time travel, Dracula, the inevitable overthrow of our society by plants, just like regular stuff. I do invite you to come see us at Caveat on the Lower East Side on May 15th. If you are watching out in the ether, we are going to be in New England this weekend. We're going to Boston, New London, Providence, and the Berkshires, not exactly in that order. And a week after our album release show in New York, we're doing a big album release tour throughout the Midwest, going up into upstate New York. 15 shows in a row. Will we survive? There is only one way to find out, and that is go to charmingdisaster.com/shows and tick it up and find out that way. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Oh, thank you, Keith, for doing this and having us in here. My name is Martin. We have a little juggling shop around the corner called Flow Juggle. We've been setting up the table in here for a little bit. You're welcome to come and check it out. I'm not going to be setting up the table anymore because we're going to start doing some hoop jumps in the city that I'll be hosting. So I'll be showing up at the show a little bit later, but still coming. But yeah, we have the juggling shop is called Flow Juggle. We're around the corner. I can pass out some cards, and we also have a lot of juggling meetings in the city, and we have a WhatsApp group for it. So yeah, come and join us. Main one, it will be like Washington Square Park, 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Every week, and Bryant Park every day at noon, except Sundays. Thank you. Bye.
Hello. My name's Fur. On April 21st, also at 3 a.m. Theater, there will be a live reading of a screenplay, the winner of last year's Bindlestiff's First of May Award. It'll be one night only event, featuring the vocal stylings of Deborah Lose, Jennifer Miller, Lex Alston, Book Kennison, Mickey Roz, Isabella Majan, Zoe Williams, Tom Phelan, Matthew Morgan, Mariah Fraker, and Richard Sadek Cloud.
And now, welcome to the stage, Pluck, Rattle, and Squeeze.
Mics 1, 2, and 3 on. Go.
cocktail parties, bar mitzvahs, weddings, funerals, birthdays, pretty much any occasion that you want just a little music in your life, a little live music. We're there, we're available, and due to funding cuts, we're available most days of the week for the next 3.5 years. Oh, okay, so do I have any props on me? Oh, I need a top. Oh, wait. This actually reminds me, this piece of pasta came out of my rope spinning bag, and Passover's coming, and it kind of reminds me of this moment that I had. I was working at a resort. They had kosherized the entire resort. I was opening up for an Israeli singer with a full orchestra. He was 13. And I was doing just a nice little kind of variety act, rope spinning, whip cracking, and I pulled out this piece of pasta and completely destroyed the entire event. One piece of pasta, who knew that it was unkosher pasta? And now, welcome to the stage, Mickey Raz.
Can you help me out? Can you help me? All right. I need somebody big and strong to help me out. Please. Anybody. No big and strong people in this little place. Come on down. Thank you very much. All right. Bring me back to the middle. Thank you very much. Good night.
Anything else?
Can you stand here and help me out? Let's try that again, yeah. All right, can I get a second big, strong person down here to help me out? Please? You don't have to actually be big or strong. Just a second person down here, please. Yes, come on down. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. So, talk a lot with my hands, so I'm going to need you guys to talk for me, all right? Okay. So I got two options. I could take off my socks or put on my shoes. Shall we take a vote? Everybody who thinks I should take off my socks, raise your hand. Okay, let's count. 1, 2. Okay, shoes. Okay, let's count. I think it's about equal.
One of each.
All right. Does anybody see my shoes? That's the only other option left right now. Yes. Perfect. We thrown one down. Okay, are you guys ready to catch? Yeah, just stick it on. Yeah, it can be tough. Yeah. All right. All right. Thank you guys very much. You can return to your seats. Give it up. All right. The second shoe, please. All right. Soon I'll be able to do what I came here to do. All right, now I can do what I came here to do. It happens. Okay, it's much better. All right. Thanks for your patience, everybody.
But he's got the spirit, he's got the heart. In missing a bullseye, he's a connoisseur. It's time for an exquisite failure. Will he nail it all in one shot? Will he succeed? Well, probably not. Success is a sickness, he's got a cure. It's time for an exquisite failure. Oh, he dropped it again. 9 times out of 10. But one time he'll get it right. Is tonight the night? Doesn't matter, cause he believes when you fail is how you succeed. So cross all your fingers and say a prayer. It's time for an exquisite failure.
Keith is experiencing some technical difficulties.
Exquisite failure, I take something that I have thought about but haven't practiced and attempt it here on stage. Usually it's a combination of things that are basically based on something that kind of worked on, and then I add a whole bunch of other elements to that to see if it works or not works. Now the name of this act is called Exquisite Failure, which means to succeed in exquisite failure, I need to fail at what I'm attempting. There are those occasions where sheer luck makes it so I actually succeed at the venture I'm aiming for, or not aiming for, which then makes the exquisite failure a failure due to the success. Now, for today's exquisite failure, something that is, I don't think ever worked, but today may be the time. So to do this, I'll kind of explain what's going to happen, and then we'll give it a try. I'm going to take this mouse stick, put it in my mouth. Then going to take this ball, balancing it upon the mouse stick. From there, I'm going to balance a glass on top of the ball and this extremely large and squishy Higgins juggling ball from Canada, which is now worth $150 on top of the glass. That part I'm not too worried about. But now in my mid-century modern sort of existence, I decided to take up jump roping again. Fusing it all together. Now the circus tradition basically says that if you mess up, you can try again. If you mess up a second time, you can try one more time. So what we are going to do is follow the circus rule and only attempt this exquisite failure 3 times. Now, I just want you to know that what I just did, it was extremely difficult and took 2 months of work just to throw a ball onto the top of the stick and balance it. So as you watch it develop, think about every step of the way and how much effort went into that moment. So, I guess so far we are succeeding at exquisite failure. For those of you keeping track, that was attempt number 1. Getting us closer to a successful moment. I am attempting 3 jumps. Just so you know, of like my own personal aim for today. Not that it really matters. Okay. The 3rd and final attempt. Thank you. Now the beautiful thing about just getting a jump and a half on this very stage is that there are 4 or 5 cameras shooting it. So I can take that one jump, put it on my reel, and go ahead and start selling it. I think we have a few props moving out for this next one. Things are gonna get a little dangerous in here, a little wild, a little crazy. Please welcome to the performing arena, Kita St. Cyr.
Friends, the art of sword swallowing dates all the way back to the year 2000 BC, where in India, mystics would swallow a sword to demonstrate their connection to the divine. From there, in the 1st century AD, it found its way to the Colosseums of Greece and Rome as a form of entertainment, where it moved through Asia and Europe, eventually making its way right here to the States. In our country, sword swallowing was part of some pioneering research into a procedure that would eventually become the endoscopy, allowing doctors to see into the human body without ripping it apart. Despite this long and storied history, people think that sword swallowing is a magic trick, that there has got to be some sleight of hand, prestidigitation, illusion. Friends, I am here to tell you that I am no magician. My name is Keita St. Cyr, and I will be swallowing swords for you tonight. Thank you. Now I'm sure you're wondering, possibly out loud, Keita, how do you do it? Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful and happy that you asked completely spontaneously. Friends, in just a moment, I will take this real deal, real steel 19-inch sword. That's right, friends, this is real, live metal. It does not bend, it does not retract. Not only is this 19 inches of pure metallic doom, 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 but because it's mine, it has a little heart on top. Aw. And in just a moment, I will throw my head back and slide this sword between my perfectly glittered lips and down my tongue. Now, from that moment, people assume that the rest of the act involves the sword rolling up into the guard of this sword. But no, friends, it's not going to do that. You see, this hilt, it is single-sided, and you would be able to see if it rolled up there. So once I swallow this sword, I'll turn around so that I can prove to you that indeed this is the real deal. What's actually gonna happen is it'll slide down my tongue past my epiglottis, the first of 3 gag reflexes in the human body. From there, it slides down the esophagus between the lungs and against my still beating heart. So close to my heart, as a matter of fact, that it's going to take my heart and nudge it ever so slightly to the left. From that point on, I will feel the sword continuing to quiver as it makes its way down my esophagus. And those of you who are towards the front row, if you have good eyesight, you might even see the rhythmic quiver of this hilt once it reaches its final destination. Now, once this is past my heart, it'll pass my diaphragm and exit through the sphincter. Not that sphincter, dirty birds. No, it's not that kind of show. No, it'll exit the esophageal sphincter, where it will enter its final destination, the pit of my stomach. Yeah, there it'll swish around in some tummy goo, coffee, and bananas until it makes its entire journey in reverse, hopefully to your thunderous round of applause. Now, I know that was a lot of anatomy. That was a lot of science. Are we ready to see it? Fantastic. Well, friends, this is going to be a bit of an audience participation moment, and you're all invited to participate. You see, as I enter my mouth with this sword, I'm going to gesture to this side of the room, and you're all going to yell, "Down the hatch!" Let's give it a try. Down the hatch. Beautiful, like music to my ears. Then I'll gesture to this side of the room, and you'll all yell, "Without a scratch!" Let's try it. Without a scratch. You guys did better. Try harder. That's right, friends. We're going to go down the hatch without a scratch, and then it'll be all the way down my throat, and you'll all erupt into a thunderous round of applause. How's that sound? Great. Here we go. Thanks, friends. This sword is the size of a standard checked suitcase on Frontier. I know because I just flew with it. But we're going to make things a little bit more interesting. We're going to jazz it up a little bit. You see, this sword is quite a bit longer. This one's about 21 inches. It goes all the way down deep into my torso. And as I might have mentioned earlier, in Coney Island, I am known as the Sacred Heart of Sideshow. You can kind of see why I have a little sacred heart at the top of this sword. Now, it's not enough to swallow a slightly larger sword. I think for this part, I'm going to need a volunteer to join me on stage. So, who's ready to have an Instagrammable moment? I love that you're avoiding eye contact completely. You're like, not me, not me, not me, not me. Don't worry, friends, consent is not only sexy, it is mandatory. I'm not gonna call on you unless you wanna join me. No. Friends, I'm gonna need a volunteer to join me on this stage. Up, up. Yeah, all right, give our friend a round of applause. What's your name, darling? Elliot. Everyone say hi, Elliot. Elliot, thank you so much for volunteering again. Now, in just a second, here's what's gonna happen. You heard that story about how this makes its journey into my body. Yeah, wow, you remember all of it. Are you a nurse? Maybe not. Now, Elliot, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna swallow this sword. I'm gonna bend down towards you. I'm gonna wink. You're gonna grab the handle and pull it out of my mouth. Now, Elliot, it has never been more important to follow directions than in this moment. Please do not push this sword any deeper into my body. Sounds good? All right. Friends, do we think Elliot can do it? Amazing. Well, when we do this, I hope that Elliot has your support in the form of a thunderous round of applause. Let's go. Here we go. Keep it going for Elliot. Thanks, Elliot. Now, friends, you've seen me swallow one sword. You've seen me swallow two swords. I think we'll end this with me swallowing three swords at the same time. Now, friends, when you swallow multiple swords, there is an added risk. And that risk, of course, is the risk of scissoring. Not like that. No, friends, I mean, these swords might enter my body and choose to go in diverging paths. We really don't want that. But I am fueled by your encouragement this evening. So this is the most dangerous version of sword swallowing I can do, and I'm really going to need your encouragement. So feel free to make some noise. Here we go. Friends, my name is Kita St. Cyr, and this has been Sword Swallowing. Thank you.
Kita! Now, a few folks out there may be wondering how can you become a part of this magic? If you're a variety act and you're looking for a little moment, all you need to do is go to the Bindlestiff Family Cirkus webpage, bindlestiff.org. Click on the open stage thing, just fill out the form. Tell us the dates that you want to do, which is coming up May 6th. We'll be showing you the fall dates very soon. Tell us what you do, kind of what's needed, and then we'll take it from there. And we'll see what show you get in. And now, welcome to the stage, Francesca Bonfiglio.
Like 25, go. Sound. Go.
Sitting down by the window. Oh, baby, looking at the rain. Some came along, grabbed a hold of him, and it felt just like a ball and chain. One night exactly what it felt like, and it just dragged me down. And I say, the hunt, tell me why. What is every single little tiny little ever thing I hold on, hold on. And I'll say, wow, the beat, tell me why was here you go on the day I wanted to love you, I just wanted to hold you. I said for so long. Yeah, all right. Hey, love, got a hold on my baby. It's like a ball chain. Love's just dragging me down, baby. Feels like a ball chain. I hope somebody they could tell me why the man I love don't want to leave me in so much pain. Yeah, maybe you can help me. Help me. And I'll say, now hunt, tell me why. Now tell me why. And I'll say, wow, when I ask you, and I need to know why. Come on, tell me why. Hey, here you go on the day I want to love you and hold you till the day I die.
Cheska. Well, friends, that's our show. First of all, I want to thank everybody out there online for tuning in. Also, a big thanks to all the students and faculty that made us look beautiful, sound amazing, and kept the whole show running. And most important, I want to thank all of you for coming out to support live entertainment. And friends, if you got here a little bit late, you made a big mistake because starting the night off, we had the Hungry Marching Band. And now, dear friends, we're going to be welcoming back the fabulous performers from today's production. Starting it off with Ash. This is the magic really happening right here. Please welcome to the stage, Liam Gunlock. Maya Zuckerman. Liz Thomas and Thea Lockman. Isabella Menton. Katie Schwartz. Elia Misker. Pluck, rattle, and squeeze, Burr, and Jennifer, and myself. Nikki Raz. Keita St. Cyr. Francesca Bonfiglio. And we are Bindlestiff Open Stage Variety Show. Thanks for coming out tonight, y'all. We'll see you next month.